Team Liquid and Gaming Gladiators. Best of 5, as we're going to find out who comes out on top this time. As we know, with this sort of matchup in the past, right, Fog has tended to lean the way of Gaming Gladiators until the other day, until yesterday, where Liquid came in and they looked fantastic, sort of showing up on their first competitive game on this new patch. Let's see if Gaming Gladiators have sort of had the chance to rethink things coming into today and see what they're able to bring up against Liquid here. Because one thing that Gaming Gladiators did show the other day, no doubt about it, is their early game, super strong. Let's see, and as sort of they demonstrated in the previous series also today, let's see if they can sort of take that and grow from it against Liquid.
Oh, and look at this already.
They're waiting for them. They walked into a terrible spot in Liquid. Gaming Gladiators waiting at the twin gates for them. That's a quick and brutal first blood here for Aces. There won't be. There'll be a fair few games now where Liquid they'll be very careful how they walk up to that point of the map. Gaming Gladiators surprising them. They were not ready.
I don't think I've ever seen literally five heroes
waiting.
stand on top.
Honestly, it's a bit of a miracle they only lost one of them there.
Yep. So, yeah, like you said, we are going to have to see what ends up happening because they showed up explosive this morning. Gaming seemed to have crazy strategies yesterday. I think both games, they ended up with like a 6K lead after the laning phase, and then the games just completely turned on their heads.
Yeah.
And Liquid, they do have this Muerta again.
They do.
They have a lot of answers for it. They have a ton of magic damage, ways to get on top of it. I think that's probably what the Slark is about, too, because Dyrachyo, he had just, I feel like he had the hardest game ever yesterday where he couldn't get positioning working at all. Any fight, he was just caught on the wrong side of the fight. He was getting exploded. This is a hero that you can pick and choose positioning constantly. So let's see what he's going to be able to do. Absolutely.
I mean, overall, kind of looking at the drafts, I think we have for the panel, Jenkins in particular kind of liked what Gaming Gladiators had going on here. Did you tend to agree with that? And also, what are we sort of seeing these teams come out with that maybe we wouldn't have done so with on the previous patch? Any sort of new tech that we think we're going to get shown here by either side?
I mean, probably the Lich. I don't know. Maybe it's some extra answer that they're thinking about defending towers, getting to late game to just make sure this Muerta becomes that monster. But also, Sinister Gaze works on neutral creeps now. It does actually an insane amount of damage to be able to clear them out. No idea. I'm just theory crafting here because I actually haven't seen it in practice. But maybe they got something up their sleeves with this pick. It's also an instant catch. Sinister Gaze, I think a lot of people haven't really used it too often when you're playing versus Puck, but it's instantaneous. So maybe it's going to be something that could potentially catch Quinn, but we'll have to see if that actually does end up happening.
Let's see. And anyway, with the lane setup as well, do you sort of see the chance for Gaming Gladiators to crush one of these lanes in particular, as they have tended to do so in sort of the prior games we've had for them?
I mean, I think Tofu and Ace have shown magic. I think bottom is really hard for Dyrachyo, though.
Yeah.
I think this Chen, we've seen Chen be a monster as the game progresses. In the first couple levels, it does take a little bit of time to build up, and it's a Slark versus immense magic damage. So Dyrachyo, he's going to be a little cautious down here. So I would say both carries are probably at a bit of struggle here. And honestly, Tofu and Ace, they feel like the best. They feel like actually just the best duo lane currently in the moment on the planet. They always tend to win their lanes. Ace always has absolute free farm. Same to be said, though, sometimes for Boxy and Zai, of course, though. But Zai sometimes, takes a bit of a step back away from being that full core.
Sure. And what's to be sort of expected from the mids this game? Quinn on the Puck once more, and Anisha on his very successful Timbersaw.
Not too certain. I think this here, Nisha is just going to be able to sit there and farm more than likely, but we'll have to see what Quinn does to adapt, because I haven't gotten to see too much of the Timber, the new universal aspect. I feel like this is now maybe Nisha's new stuff that he just wants to play, right? He played Universal Void Spirit, now he's playing Universal Timber. Really curious to see what build he does end up going down this game.
Absolutely. See if that sort of change of his main attribute enables some different sort of build on the Timbersaw.
I mean, his base damage is ridiculous now. Look at his just overall right clicks as the game does continue. He does have insane ones. Ace. He's got stick. Should be all right.
Sonya trying to get another nuke in onto him, but we'll settle for Tofu instead.
The Lotus battle.
MK's going to grab him.
Liquid's going to get both. Zai also claimed the bottom one. I'll try to say Healing Lotus. A lot of stuff is going to be going on. I'll try my best to say Healing Lotus. Yesterday I kept saying Lotus. I think I confused some people.
Oh, what, to sort of separate from Lotus Orb?
Yeah, because there was 0 Lotus Orbs yesterday in the game, but I kept saying Lotus, and I feel like I confused some people.
Well, Tofu. Looking pretty dead. Liquid. Be able to take him out down there.
Cool.
Oh, down bottom, Dyrachyo. Oof, my goodness, he just gets run over by Zai. Sitting around a little too low, and Zai quick to pounce.
Not an easy lane to play for in this Slark, even though he has the backup of Chen. So much burst damage. And overall Snapfire too, what I've been seeing, at least, is Snap has been struggling quite a bit here, even though she also got moved to being like this universal hero. Something just feels a little bit weird.
That's true. I mean,
maybe it's because everybody has like built-in magic resist because of the intelligence now. Your spells feel a little bit less potent because in the past it's like, oh, kisses are online, somebody's guaranteed dead. Feels like things have started to change. This hero actually has, I don't know, remember the exact numbers, but one of the lower win rates.
I was going to say the win rate ain't great. It's in the 40s. I think low 40s.
We'll see what Tofu's going to be able to do with it, and how he's going to be able to impress because I feel like she just got continuously nerfed over and over again in these last few patches. Seeing Nisha, I mean, he's doing fine. He's just got 3 points in reactive. He's just going to stand there for his Quinn. Raindrops online. But Duracho's still getting some good last hits. So even though he's under the threat of probably constant kills, Celery's doing a good job of pulling the lane back. He's actually pulled small camp, I think, 2 or 3 times here. Boxy is now going to block it, but it's set up Duracho to at least, even though he's died, get these last hits.
And what's been going on here? I mean, you notice on the CS show, Boxy's been able to pick up a few last hits.
Yeah. I probably should have some Chen creeps and stuff too, but...
Must have been, yeah. 12 CS at 5 minutes in. He's getting some early gold here, Boxy.
Yeah, this change on Frostbite is really interesting. And I think also, like, Arcane Aura overall, because it's such a fighting meta, we'll have to see Duracho. Can he get away?
Oh, he cannot. Once again, Boxy and Zai finding a chance to just punish Duracho in this laning stage. Yeah, not easy for him to lane down here.
There's nothing you can really do to survive. Like, even if they just get in front of you, you can't even pounce away. So, yeah, great stuff as we see from Boxy and Zai. Yeah, I mean, CM, I think overall has a lot of big benefits right now. Of course, small little base damage stuff does add up, but grouping up is everything, and fighting is everything. So Arcane Aura, when you're grouped up, is even stronger. So, yeah, I think this hero is going to be seen quite a lot more.
Mid lane.
Quinn.
Oh, Nisha. All right. He gets in, and he's got just enough mana to make the play there as he hits 6. That's Quinn taken out, and that's going to bump Nisha sort of a decent amount of XP ahead now in that mid matchup. Quinn yet to hit 6 himself.
And he gets the rune as well, too, from that kill, because it's perfect timing. Regen rune for Nisha.
And we'll see if Quinn can sort of keep stable this game on his puck, because, of course, last time around these two teams met yesterday, he had a rough puck game.
He sure did. And, yeah, I mean, look when do you see Timbersaws? When they should have, like, more... It's tough to look because you can't put a comparison of like the exact last patch, but his base damage, you'll see, this hero actually right-clicks now.
Sure.
He really does hit hard as the game does progress, and even early on you see a difference.
I mean, they're trying to do it again. Boxy's coming in with a rotation.
He orbed already. Wouldn't be in trouble.
They're going to get straight in on this. He's got the Waning Rift to try and break away from Nisha. Timberchan's going to be off the mark and Orb's back up, so Quinn. Oh, Isaac, the Frostbite, actually, it's going to be able to hold him back. He's not going to be able to jump to the Orb.
Uh-oh.
They are punishing him hard. Zip time up top. I mean, Ace, he is in trouble. Zai's coming with a rotation. They're trying to kill Mickey, but Mickey's going to live. Ace cannot continue to dive the tower to look towards Mickey, as now Ace and Tofu, they've got to run.
Can Ace even get away? There's another slow.
He's getting slowed down. The dead shot. A beautiful angle, but not quite enough damage straight up.
Tofu with the body blocks.
They're still going for it, though. They're looking to dive this tower here. They're really trying to. It's going to cost them Insania's life, but it does set up for Zai to be able to get in, get the kill.
He's going to steal the Wisdom Rune.
Oh, he is? Perfect timing, 7 minutes, 15 seconds. It's been up. He picks it up. He has not got a TP, though. So it's going to be kind of awkward getting out of this spot, but definitely worth the trip. Gets a kill, gets the XP route.
Celery also goes over and steals the opposing side's one, so it will be a trade at the least there for Gaming Gladiators for that.
Yeah, Zai. Oh, yeah, he'll just opt to dodge the tier 2 tower.
Okay.
It's the quickest way out of this.
Already super active stuff, and we're seeing the move from Boxy, pretty clever one, right? When he moves to mid, Zai's just like, okay, I'm just going to take the Twin Gate, join my buddy's top since I don't want to lane versus the Slark, and get these type of kills. Did have to use the Healing Lotus there to be able to set up for that kill, though.
And Quinn's got to be careful. 2-level difference now between the mids. Nisha level 8.
Constant kills all over the place already. It's 9 kills at the 8-minute mark. The Rune, it will spawn top. Gladiators, they're camping it.
Yeah, they're going to be up to keep this here for Quinn. Oh, maybe not. No,
he gets it.
He'll still get it. Insania trying his best there with the Sinister Gaze, but Quinn jumps in, grabs the DD.
But they're really, I mean, again, like you said, they're really slowing Quinn down. And we saw what they were able to do. Last time it was a Nyx and a Skyras, so even more potent, but the potential's definitely there for Quinn to run into some problems. If he commits in, even under Muerta, the calling, this can just cause problems for a puck. These type of silences and instant disables. I mean, Quinn's getting dove again.
He's got all back up, and even dropped the Dream Coil as well, trying to hold them back, but you see Insania is waiting in position to grab him once more, but Tofu's in with the backup. Jumps in with the cookie, they punish Insania.
Good move.
They need to be doing this Gaming Gladiators. They cannot allow Quinn to die again around this mid area. He's already died twice.
He's only died twice, but he's also almost lost his tower. Mid tower, of course, not as important as it maybe once was, but still, losing your mid tower this early is still going to be devastating.
I guess that's the thing as well. You know, Liquid putting this pressure on this part of the map, and as you keep saying, you know, this is not really an area where you want to be. So it's very unappealing for Gaming Gladiators to sort of pull extra resources into sort of keeping it safe for Quinn.
Or maybe it is a place you want to be, and we just don't know now, right? This could just be the strategy here that Liquid's been looking at, because everyone is just emphasizing so much on side lanes. Anisha, he's going to be massive, and we're going to get to see the Aghanims.
He's going straight for it.
Oh, baby. I mean, you can just read it.
Give us a breakdown.
I mean, what I compared is honestly to an ability that used to hero that existed in Heroes of New Earth. You explode pretty much after some time when you click it, but you also tank an immense amount based off how many heroes are around you.
We'll see how unkillable this is going to make Nisha. I mean, if he gets it at a quick timing, I can only imagine the numbers are sort of tuned up in a way that it's going to feel rather ridiculous when you have an early game Aghanims on this hero.
I mean, you could just probably tank Doom. Like, if you pop it first, as Tofu just gets deleted, Boxy already 6.
And they're going to be able to finish off this tower here, Liquid. Quick timing here, 10 minutes, tier 1. It's going to be going down.
I'm really looking forward to see the Timbersaw eggs. That sounds super fun. And what's the itemization here from Ace? It looks like it's just going to be the standard. He's going to do a Vanguard Midas, and as we saw yesterday, and as people have been talking about more and more, Vanguard is a component to Octarine. You can disassemble and go for Octarine whenever you feel the need to also.
Absolutely. As I found out the other day when I bought an Ether Lens and realized I was no way, I wasn't any closer to the Octarine that I was hoping to build. I'm sure it's happened to many of us out there.
I feel like we're going to see a dramatic decrease in how many Aether Lens people buy.
Is that actually sort of killed the item, you feel?
Like, who wants to? Now it's like core heroes just don't want to buy it. There's only a few supports that maybe want to.
Sure, unless you're a core hero that's trying to build an Octarine that didn't read the patch notes.
There you go. So you.
Yeah.
Nisha, Shield Rune in the bottle. Feeling strong to be able to pressure these towers more. And Duracho definitely has to be a little bit careful down here. They have tons of damage to go through his Shadow Dance.
He should be fine. Nisha's going to try and lead in towards him, but he's out of there. Meanwhile, in the mid, Tofu and Quinn, they're going pretty much all in onto Insania to try and kill this Lich.
Just quite a commitment.
They'll get him, but backups come in. We'll see Boxy chase down Tofu. Quinn, he's actually going to get grabbed by Zai. It's not going to be enough damage, though. Quinn,
there's a charge.
Indeed, Zai's going to chase. Waning Rift up to the high ground. Zai gets in. A couple of punches. It's not going to be enough damage.
Oh.
Quinn's out. And
Radiant's bottom tower.
Jesus, Raindrop saving lives. This is insane. 14 kills already. Ace now also getting set up on Insania, very low level, but Zai's here for the damage.
They've got the 3 of them. Vanguard alone at this stage will not save Ace.
Pace is kicking in.
And this game, something sort of different to what we saw from Gaming Gladiators' other games. It hasn't been an early game where Gaming Gladiators got that sort of lead. You know, something that they did have even in those games yesterday that they ended up losing against Liquid. So this time, they're going to have to play off a much sort of different start to the game.
And he pounce away.
See them try and chase his Zai. He's able to get the angle. And Duracho, he's looking pretty dead.
They're giving him no space. Zai is everywhere. He's top, he's mid, he's bottom. Constantly making these moves across, and yeah, for this luck, it's tough. There's so much damage that goes through the Shadow Dance.
I mean, and it was, of course, something that they picked as their last pick, right? So
yes, they did.
They've got an idea with this hero, but it must be sort of outside this stage of the game. The problem is that they've got to get there.
I mean, we even see the bounty runes. Like, Liquid, they're making all these moves, but they're also just claiming pretty much all that net worth. So even though it's, you know, less than 1K, it's a lot of inflation on the Doom because he has this Midas. Hey, Liquid, they're playing super quick here.
They're on the hunt for Mickey. They know that Mickey's going to be farming around this sort of area.
He's playing kind of careful. Can they catch him?
Quinn. Oh, they've got the coil. They've got the kisses. I don't think there's any surviving this one.
Nicely done.
Good catch there from Gaming Gladiators. We'll see if Liquid's able to punish it. Zai goes straight towards Tofu. Got further backup coming in as well. Quinn, he probably needs to bail out of this one. He's going to try and help out Tofu a little bit, but Quinn ends up getting grabbed. He's already used the orb, so he's going to get left behind. There's nowhere for Quinn to jump out. He's got the Waning Rift. Is that really going to be able to separate him from Nisha? Orb up again. And Nisha's still got eyes on him.
They're going to get him. Zai's here.
They'll end up killing him anyway.
And Tofu, can he get away? How many? We'll have to look at it in a second, but he does get away. How many Faded Brooches are in the game here already? I'm seeing quite a lot of them. I mean, I know everybody's talking about how they absolutely love it. Yeah, we've already got 3. We saw Crit even talk about how he held the tier 1 token just because he was sad that he didn't actually end up getting the Faded Brooch as well. 14 minutes and about 10 seconds. Gaming Gladiators, they're set up for the Wisdom Runes. Celery? Okay, he's fine. He's getting trapped by Ancients.
I mean, they're TPing over.
Boxy's just going to charge at him. He has ulti.
Yeah, Dracio's going to be able to pick it up first.
He does.
And he's going to try and stand his ground against Boxy, but into this ult.
Dyrachyo?
You can't do this.
Dyrachyo?
Well, he got the XP rune.
But then he gives more XP.
That's true.
Boxy, what a...
Okay.
What a monster.
Honestly, as a Slark player happens to me all the time. You know, it's a Crystal Maiden. You're like, I got this kill. And then suddenly they pop out. You can't stop it. And you're dead.
And this Crystal Maiden is now the same level as the Slark.
All right.
All right, Boxy went crazy on his Skywrath Quinn.
Oh, Quinn!
He can't hide!
They're going to be able to catch him. He's popped the Dream Core, but he's dead again. I mean, I don't know. As you said, the only reason really why this net worth is looking close overall is because of the Doom factor. Outside of that, this has been a rough 14 minutes for Gaming Gladiators.
I mean, they're just smacking them everywhere. I mean, what do they do to really bring things back? It really feels like they're very reliant on Coil plus Snapfire Kisses to actually have any type of damage threat, but this is just too quick. Look at Zai immediately. Steep being top, looking for another kill. Trying to defend the tower here. They need more numbers, though, on Liquid, but he's just going in by himself.
He's going to see if he can find them. I mean, and they're scared.
They are?
He's just running on all three of them, and Gaming Gladiators are like, we've got to get out. Oh.
Okay.
There's a mini Chain Frost. See if they can save Seller. He's going to get dragged back by the Sinister Gaze.
Stops the cookie.
Too much damage here from Zai.
Nice Sinister Gaze there.
Another kill for Liquid. And what? We're going to have the Veil of Discord done on Insania.
Sure. I mean, he's like the lowest.
Amp it up.
He's level 6. He's getting pretty much nothing out of the map, so why not just enhance his teammates?
Gotta check this out again.
I mean, what a play there from Boxy. It was kind of handed to him a little bit there for sure, but...
I mean, it's, as I say, you know, you're like, you know, oh, I'm a Slark, I'm a carry, this is just a Crystal Maiden support, I'm going to kill her really easy, but then you just don't.
Little smile there from
Insania. You just don't, Insania, yeah. He's like, what, Boxy, damn.
He's a good
well
job.
Played, Boxy.
He's like, Insania's like, okay, I'll play the 6th position. Boxy, you're now the 3.5, as he tends to do.
I mean, we've seen a fair few of these games where Boxy's net worth gets out of control. Now,
wait again.
The silence into the dead shot. They're locking him down. He's just dead.
They get the Hand of God off, but it's too late. And the Doom was used on Zai. I mean, gaming's crumbling completely.
They've got no fight to have in our Gaming Gladiators. They have to run.
Oh, the creeps as well. Nisha wants him. Can't quite find him.
Back.
Nisha's got Aghanims. We'll have to see it now in the actual state of the game, what it's going to be able to do. They lack damage completely here on the side of Gaming Gladiators. Liquid's just running away with most of this game here.
Ooh, they're going to be able to get him.
And they get ace. That's a lot of gold.
Another ult here from Boxy to offer up the damage to take down the Doom.
Mr. Dyrachyo, you have some immense work cut out for you and versus tons of magical damage that just hits you through Shadow Dam.
It's a heavy game. He cannot afford to be solo dying to a Crystal Maiden, I'll tell you that anymore this game. Otherwise, he is not going to be in the sort of the shape he needs to be to carry this.
And Nisha's just like playing on his own, taking towers. This is incredible stuff here from Liquid. And I mean, look at them go. They're across the map again. Zai, Boxy, Insania. They're hunting.
Yeah, I mean, the speed that they're making moves across this map, it makes it feel like they're playing on the old map.
Yeah, this map doesn't feel big at all.
They're everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And Gaming Gladiators, they're struggling to find ways to deal with this.
At the least, Dyrachyo doesn't die there. Tofu does tank the gank.
Dyrachyo, it's going to be going for the Echo.
I mean, Quinn and Boxy's just on the trail for him already.
Actually, might have been changing. I might have shot for the... Oh, no, yeah. He's gone for the Echo Diffusal, and looks like he wants to get the Mage Slayer next.
Definitely needs it.
Yep.
He needs some way to reduce all this magic damage that hits him right through his Shadow Dance and everything. Quinn, he's just being stalked. I mean, Boxy's just on the hunt for him constantly. Max Frostbite's been online for some time now. Behold. The thing is, Dyrachyo is not... All things considered, he's not that far behind Mickey. The small positive there for Gaming Gladiators.
No, I mean, and we'll get to see sort of how the Slark matches up in the game against the Moya to carry.
He just has to, it's like I've been saying, he still just has to watch out for all the rest of the heroes more so than anything. Mick is just going to be able to prioritize everything else, it seems like, with how his team's doing. Is Zai's actually the one with the Octarine first.
18 minutes in.
Octarine drums phased on this Primal Beast.
It's just going to be go, go, go from him.
And he finds a Bullwhip, so it's very speedy. Can use this whenever he's using that trample as well.
Invisibility. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gaming's gonna need some time. And they're going to pick and choose their battles
Radiant's top tower has
pretty perfectly here.
I like this from
Not
Nisha
giving
as well.
space.
Agnum's into Dagon.
Sure. And Tofu deleted. Can they get kills out of this?
Quinn's gonna get the Dream Coil onto the two of them. Ace, he'll drop the Doom down onto Nisha. They need this Timber Sword dead, and they'll get him. As they take down Nisha, see if they can get anything more. Zai charges in, but it's a little too close to the tower. He's got to be careful. Duracho jumps forward. Zai will turn and grab him, but Zai's in trouble. The Frostbite will hold Duracho back for now, but Ace is able to come in, finish off a second. Let's see if they can chase down the others. Chain Frost is thrown out, but it won't continue to bounce as Gaming Gladiators are able to split. Duracho in onto Insania. They'll hit back hard. They take down 3.
Much needed. Duracho showing up at the perfect time there with the Mage Slayer 2 to get these kills. He needs it. Quinn had to struggle for the most of this game, finds the coil on the perfect heroes. And we did not actually see Nisha use the Aghanims. So, didn't actually pop it in time.
Yeah, fighting a bit too close to the tier 2 tower that time round. Gaming Gladiators knowing that they were strong enough to come in and punish.
Yeah, and I think Celery, he brought in all the creeps as well, too. He teleported them in with his persuasion, so the numbers were there. 9-19, they strike back. Should be able to get this tower also for Duracho. Nicely enabled.
Tower has fallen.
20 minutes hit. Tormentor, it's on the menu if teams want to go for it now. Looks like Liquid's going to set up for it. I think we probably will see Gaming also do the same.
Yeah, should they be able to do it sort of quick and safe enough?
Liquid should kill it very fast. Yeah. Gaming's not going to set up for it just yet, though. Those get brought down. Insania, now he's got his shard. A pretty damn good one, also. I think this Ice Spire has always been kind of undervalued on Lich. Gaming not feeling like they can do it just yet. They probably can, though, with the Chen and with all their auras and all. But yeah, they're just going to wait and get the farm across the map in the meantime. Quinn playing on these sidelines here just to be able to get this farm. He was getting hunted so often, he's trying to play a bit safer.
Yeah, and in these sort of areas of the map, unlikely that you're going to get found.
All right, now we've got the Dagon, universal hero. Also has himself a Vambrace for Spell Amp. He's going to do quite a bit of damage. And how are these items looking? Duracho, after his Mage Slayer, he's pretty close to his Aghanims too.
Yeah, he's recovering nicely, Duracho.
And this hero overall, as I was saying before, unlike a TB, you can pick and choose where you fight. So you can jump in and then jump out, use these pounces to be able to find positioning. Liquid, they're also going to get a Roche here. I didn't see the animation, did you? The Pulverize, he did it on the Roche. I didn't see the special animation. Maybe I saw it wrong.
But there's a special animation?
Yeah, when he ults Roche. You've never seen it.
No, what goes on?
I thought you were a Primal Beast player.
No, what does he do?
Yeah, he punched him in the face or something.
He punches him in the face?
Yeah. I didn't see it. I don't know, maybe I'm blind. There's too many things going on. Insania. Used to be in some trouble. Quinn, he's found him.
Oh, dropping the coil for him.
Radiant's bottom tower
I mean, they will get him.
Oh.
is
It's,
under attack.
just cost the effort of the Dream Coil.
Doom is setting up bottom. Nisha might get caught here.
Duracho's starting to build up some stacks.
It really
He's
is.
getting onto Zai. Zai in a fair bit of trouble. The Deadshot will momentarily push back Duracho. So Duracho will have to turn away. The Doom got dropped down onto Nisha, though. They end up getting the bigger kill.
Nisha versus 5.
See if they can do it a second time in Gaming Gladiators.
Let's see what the Axe does now.
The Deadshot push back the Doom. He'll get it off. You see that barrier?
He's
It's
invulnerable.
going up. I mean, yeah, they have to back off. Literally taking no damage there, thanks to the barrier. Now it comes to an end, so Gaming Gladiators, they'll try and go a second time. And with the silence, Zai ready to charge across to push them back. Boxty laying down the ultimate, they get the Pulverize. They've caught him. They've grabbed the Slark. Zai holding Duracho in position. See if they can get anything more in return, Liquids, as they start to chase back towards Gaming Gladiators. The Gladiators are out of there.
They get to reset away. Literally invulnerable when he pops his.
I mean,
when he pops
so,
that
so
Aghanim.
how do the numbers work on this?
You just read it. It is an
You get
insane
max
amount.
stacks, you get 200 barrier,
And you gain, per hero,
100
you get
plus-
100 per 75 per second.
75 barrier per second for every enemy hero within a 6-ring radius.
Yeah.
Up to a maximum of 8.
And then he explodes
Okay.
at the end of it.
I mean, that's pretty insane. So how long is it? 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Basically 8 seconds in which you cannot kill the Timbersaw.
And I was trying to check. I'm too slow with my
Can you
mouse
break
today.
it?
I was looking to see if you could break it, if you could dispel it. I don't think you can. We'll have to see it maybe next time.
I don't think you'd be able to dispel it.
Oh, does he do the animation? Did he get
Oh, let's have a look.
Look, see?
Oh, this is it. He's just pounding him. Bam!
There you go. There you go. You get to witness it. Thank you, production. Zai waiting in the wings. Tofu showing top. Nice try with the cookie.
He's got Wand and Greaves. Take some Lotuses. See if he can get the Greaves off Tofu. Oh, he's not even going to bother.
He tried to take the other Lotus.
Anisha. I mean,
Dyrachyo's
kind of low.
super low. Oh,
Oh
no.
my goodness. Ooh. He'll get the Shadow Dance off. And it's a good job he did. I mean, well, Anisha's going to still have a chance of trying to chase him. Dyrachyo will be able to turn and slow with the defusal.
Oh.
That was close.
Dyrachyo,
He was
please.
prepared.
Giving us a heart attack over here. Immediately they see Quinn bottom. Zai tries to TP, but he's going to be okay.
Wait, he just died to Tormentor.
Wait. Wait, what?
Who was hitting the Tormentor?
I guess Celery was trying to solo it?
Wait, no.
I guess he did?
Was
or-
he trying to solo it?
What? I mean, he got it.
Oh, he got it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, blessed with the shard. Here you go. For your efforts. A martyr in himself.
They're dangerous things, these Tormentors.
Tofu.
Looking pretty dead again. This time Zai having the extra help and Mickey.
That's the truest value, though. You know what? You solo it and you get the shard. I like it. Celery. Well done. And keeping very farmed, as we've seen these Chens, of course. Just holy
That
persuasion's
is
insane.
painful. Two
No,
and
is
a
that his
half
Ags?
minutes, and he's not going to have the Ags fogged.
Oh, no. And now
That
they're
was-
hunting. Can he get away?
A 2.5 minute delay on the Agnums, and they need everything from Dyrachyo.
Ooh. I mean, also, Nisha, he almost has Dagon 5.
Tower is under
The burst
attack.
potential is going to be pretty
this,
absurd.
this Dagon leveled up pretty quickly.
He's level 18 as well. Max Chakra. Quinn being stalked constantly. Zai.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Quinn will get the blink. Zai won't be able to find him. Ace in the area.
Oh, he's going to stick around in this area.
They need a +1, it feels like, for some damage to go for Zai.
I don't think these two can do it on their own.
He's very tanky. He's got friends waiting.
They're thinking about it. We'll see if they can get away with it if they want to make the jump. I mean, they know
This is
themselves
so risky.
it's a really difficult jump to go for here for Quinn and Ace.
It's right next to the tier 2. Like, even if there aren't people there, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Mickey starting to pull quite far ahead of the Slark now. 3-1
Liquid.
and 3. He's just farming.
They're going to find the opening.
Oh, they found him.
And then drop the ult straight away. He's able to get the phase shift off. Zai trying to time the charge, but it's not going to catch Quinn. Quinn's still able to jump to the side, but the pulverized chain frost. They throw down all 3 ultimates.
And Mickey's
Oh,
bottom
this
for
poor old
Dyrachyo.
He's going to get caught by the dead shot. Zai charging in, but won't grab Dyrachyo. Shadow Dance and the TP will save the Slark.
Mickey's starting to get more involved, though, and he is keeping up. He is just pulling way ahead of the Slark in farm, too. He's almost level 18. His itemization looks great. He got blessed with the Grove Bow, which you tend to get every single time now also.
Middle tower is under attack.
Ace is still very farmed.
He
but
is.
The Puck and the Slark are definitely falling behind a bit here versus this Timber and versus this Muerta Primal Beast.
Yeah, it does feels like a game that you know they need like the Aghanims on the Doom, and then maybe that's a point in which Ace can get in and really cause some issues for Liquid.
I mean, also the other thing that you have to always factor in is how much the Chen is going to be doing, right? When Celery starts to get this crazy amount of farm, he's starting to get these Ancients. We're starting to see the creeps level up. So all these buff ups start to become absolutely ridiculous. Like his Granite Golem now gives 18% HP bonus. The Centaur Courser gives 19% magic resistance to heroes. It really, all these things do add up inside the big team fights if Celery is there. So we'll have to see how it's all going to kick off. We have a Wisdom Rune in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Liquid looking to claim and deny this one away from the side of Gaming.
And they'll get it. And they'll set up here, and of course no chance that Gaming Gladiators want to fight in this area right now.
Zai's going to take it. Boxy's going to TP over the side and get his own too. Oh, he's saving it actually. Insania's like, please, I'm almost level 12. Give me something. He will.
Dire's bottom tower
There you go,
has
Insania.
fallen.
And there it is, Max Dagon.
Max Dagon, and 2 minutes until the Tormentor respawns on the side of Liquid.
Mickey, they were kind of looking for him there, but he ended
They
up
might
sort of
catch
moving
him.
around the vision. They'll still get the jump. TP's coming in,
Nice
but Mickey
dodge.
looking very, very dead. A Doom, a Dream Coil, and a couple of kisses, and Mickey He's out.
That's the dream pick-off. That's going to allow Dyrachyo to keep up and farm here. Three ulti committed, though. I think.
Oh, Dyrachyo. Oh. He's going to look for Boxy. He couldn't do it last time. We'll see if he can do it this time. Insania's there to try and help out. Dyrachyo, he wants to keep going. He knows these two can't do much. Nisha, on the other hand, might be more of a problem. As he's in with the chakram, Dyrachyo, he's got to bail out now. He has got Quinn and Ace to help out, but of course their ult's on cooldown.
Topside hunting. Ooh. He force-staffed Zai?
I think he did, and that was sort of allowed him to avoid getting hit by the charge, by the onslaught.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Will he live, though?
Probably still dead. As Insania also around.
He's tanking quite a lot.
He's doing his best here, Tofu, but it won't save him. Zai and Insania still get the kill.
This game is wild. This continues to be back and forth. 11-24, but Gaming, they have the gold lead.
They do. I mean, Ace, he is massive. He's going to be massive.
He really is. And the supports, the scaling of the Chen, it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, and Ace, he can be everywhere now. You know, he's got his upgraded bots level 2.
Okay, cool.
So any action going down, Ace will be ready to become a part of it. He's basically going to hit the level 18. It's Doom. He'll be everywhere. And we'll see if it's going to be enough of a problem to sort of hold Liquid back and just give a chance really for Dyrachyo to continue to grow.
Tormentor should be respawning in a couple seconds here on the side of Liquid, since they killed it pretty much exactly at 20. Quinn playing in the area.
Yeah, standard stuff from Quinn with the build-up. Kai Sanj is going to be going for the Lincoln Sphere next.
Yep. I imagine they're going to start building some hexes.
Yep.
Nisha, he's got a Q next. They need something to be able to answer this Slark and this Puck, who can be a bit pesky. See what the next move is. Liquid, they haven't punished those cooldowns.
And here he comes. Ace bots in over here to join Quinn and help them take down the Timber Storm. He'll get the BKB off here before Zai comes in with the grab. Still able to hold him in position, but not a lot of damage being done. So Ace perfectly fine for now. Dyrachyo, he's trying to get it onto Mickey and Boxy. Zai's there to help out. In fact, Zai, he's going to run in aggressively. There's still 4 members of Gaming Gladiators ready to stand by Dyrachyo's side and maybe look to turn. Ace gets him with the stun. Will get caught by the frostbite and the dead shot. And Insania will get the grab on Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo able to pounce away from the Spire in time. Zai, he's going to chase on into them. Pulverized back up. He'll get the grab onto Celery. Mickey pushing forward as well, but the jump's there. Ace, he gets back it onto Mickey. Mickey pops the BKB. Goes in aggressively towards Dyrachyo. Another pounce to get Dyrachyo out of it. Kisses coming in from the side from Tofu. Gaming Gladiators, they're more than happy to take this fight.
Liquid needs
now,
to run.
They're the ones that have to split. Zai on the retreat, but Quinn, Dyrachyo, they'll look to chase. Dyrachyo starting to run a little low on the mana, but Ace, he's in again. Another Infernal Blade and a Stomp as Ace shuts down the retreat of Zai.
And they're hunting for more. These bots too. Look at them just coming into play.
Here he comes, Ace. He's over to join Quinn. Insania trapped in the corner. They're getting active now, and Ace absolutely using his net worth to great success, pushing them ahead and making these fights very difficult for Liquid. The sort of potential for them to get a quick pick off at the start with Ace joining in any sort of setup that Quinn looks for. It's causing too many problems for Liquid, it seems.
These Dooms are owning. They just deleted Nisha from the game immediately. They delete Mickey before that also, and guess what? Nisha's back up, and Doom's back up in 10 seconds, and they're gonna have a Roche with the cheese. Fighting in 5v5 for Liquid feels very, very difficult into all these auras. You can see nobody's taking damage. They jump Celery, but he doesn't care. And Ace, we see the trap set.
Yeah, they can set up pretty much anywhere on the map with how easily Quinn can maneuver across this whole entire space and allow Ace to join him.
I mean, bots. I think Boots of Travel and bots too, we're going to be seeing them rise so much. Yeah, it's insane how much you can do on the map. Gaming in a comfortable position now.
Yeah, he's super strong. 4K gold in towards his next item.
And Dyrachyo, he's getting very close to his eye of Scotty too.
And they can look to do this again. Look for the hunt. Quinn and Tofu ready for the setup. Ace, he'll be ready to join.
Hey, they're smoked up. They're hunting Nisha. They might be able to find him again here.
If they get him with the setup.
They get him with the coil, he's just going to get doomed.
Doom,
yep.
It's going to be a dead Timber Saw.
Yeah, Quinn can kind of hunt on his own almost. Yeah, look, he
they're
knows.
Doing it again. And they're in. Doom laid down. And at the same time, the rest of Liquid, they'll get the Tormentor. But they're going to be losing their mid lane. Anisha, he's gone.
These pickoffs are
what do you sort of do against this sort of play? How do you prepare against this as Liquid? Because they're starting to get a little bit dismantled. This 10K lead starting to blow up. Ace, just getting completely enabled. As I said, he got 5k gold. He's got his options open for his next big purchase.
They don't have bots too. I mean, maybe they have to just switch some itemization on someone so they can match the numbers.
And here we go, Dyrachyo diving in. Ace comes in with a follow-up, has the stun on a Boxy. Boxy's gone. And Dyrachyo's going to try and turn for more. Has to put the Shadow Dance. He'll quickly turn to take down the Ice Spire. Ace popping the BKB. Zai attempt to run towards him, but again, Ace, who's stopped to stop Zai from chasing Dyrachyo. He's got to respect the right-click damage here of Muerta. As he nearly falls himself, will be able to step back.
And Nisha's just dead for so long, though. Literally, when Nisha respawns, Doom is exactly back up. They can just do it again and again and again and give no space to Liquid to farm now whatsoever. This is insane. Boots of Travel and Boots of Travel too, ladies and gentlemen.
Dyrachyo trying to push in for more. He's going to have a Shadow Dance back up in 10 seconds.
I'm like wondering if like Liquid, do they even want to like sell something and get some bots to be able to match this pacing that's going around the map here from Gaming?
Yeah, they have to be ready for these sort of pickoffs. It's just too strong right now from Gaming Gladiators. They're using it perfectly.
Like literally Quinn, after being completely shut down, he's 2-6 still, but you can feel how much impact he's having. Even
Dyrachyo, he's straight back in. As he goes in on towards Instania, not a chance here for the Lich.
Quinn.
So if they can catch the puck, he's out with the blink of the waning rift. Quinn, he's going to be fine.
He's got an Arcane Rune.
He's got the orb, able to jump across the fight. The Doom gets laid down onto Muerta. The BKB was there though, Muerta. Mickey trying to stand his ground, but kisses are coming in. Boxy, a couple more kisses and he's gone. Boxy's able to dodge the last few connections. Nisha's gone in, but Dyrachyo, he's in on top of him with the pounds. Gaming Gladiators, they'll try and take the fight up towards the tier 2 of Liquid as they push him for more. Charge onto Quinn. Quinn's gone. If Liquid can go for more, they'll look to Celery. Dyrachyo's healing up at the sidelines. He's ready to come back in and help out Tofu. And with the 2-man scatter blast, little shredder down on the side. Dyrachyo looking towards Nisha. Nisha out of mana. Cookie forward, Dyrachyo, he's in. The Cookie puts a stop to the timid chain of Nisha, but Dyrachyo himself, he's starting to fall. Like Shadow Dance is there. Dyrachyo, he can continue to push on, take down Nisha. He wants more. Pounces back up, jumps forward to look for Zai. Zai's able to onslaught to the high ground. He'll survive, but indeed a hefty amount of right-click built up here by Dyrachyo.
Look at the buffs, he's a raid boss. Celery gets grabbed, he doesn't even lose a single point of HP.
They can look to hit the base here.
They have to commit so much to kill Ace and Quinn, and now Dyrachyo's free with this 208 agility. Look at the base damage.
And still a minute left on this Aegis.
Boxy, be careful.
He's going in, Dyrachyo. Won't be able to grab them this time, though. The Sinister Gaze, great shot there with the Aghanims. As Tofu's able to set up with a stun onto the two of them. Zai, he'll jump in, but again, they cannot stand toe-to-toe with this Slark right now. Dyrachyo just punching far too hard. 56 temporary essence shift stacks there on the Slark.
He's killing these Raxes so fast.
And he's killing heroes as well. Jumps forward for Boxy. As he plays in aggressive with the Shadow Dance, Ace jumps forward, Boxy's gone. I mean, they've got buybacks, Liquid, but these last few sort of moves, they've not really been able to take much away from Gaming Gladiators. Sure, they got Ace and Quinn in that last instance, but it hasn't sort of stopped them from taking the space. As Gaming Gladiators, they're up to the high ground, they're taking the barracks. They'll throw everything on Dyrachyo, but he's still got this Aegis. He does not mind tanking these spells. As he's going to be back for round 2.
Ace is in.
And the Doom, it gets dropped down onto Zai. Dyrachyo focus the barracks first. The buybacks start to come out, and Gaming Gladiators, they'll back off for now. They got what they came for. They got more than what they came for. A 20k lead.
They want to go more.
Forcing out a buyback in Dyrachyo. Back in he goes. Dreamcore's there for Quinn. The Doom gets locked down onto Nisha. He's out for 80.
He has another Doom as well.
And then Boxy dead as well. Not a chance to stand his ground with the ultimate. Dyrachyo continues to dive in for more. Zai pops the BKB. But Dyrachyo start to back away, gets caught by the onslaught. Wasn't back with the Sinister Gaze, but the Dark Pack was there in time. They got the pulverize. Dyrachyo, he's gone.
Big kill.
Liquid, they find a huge kill. See if they can get more. Got eyes on Quinn, but a quick jump to the high ground with the orb.
There's still a Doom as well, so they have to be a little careful how far they push forward. Wisdom runes are spawning. Everyone's pinging them out.
Yeah, did get that refresher pickup off the back of the last fight, and again, his money continues to roll in. He's already got 4k gold on top of the refresher pickup. Hit Ace.
This Slark is just, he's out of control. All the buff ups and everything just make it too problematic for Mickey to stand his ground. They could just get on top of this Muerta, and she cannot do the damage.
I mean, it's exactly that. We're really seeing why sort of they went for this sort of Slark lineup.
Yeah.
They knew that in this patch, with the items, the setup they have from the draft, if they can keep their carry alive, you know, what better carry to have? If the plan is to just sort of sustain through the fights, keep your carry surviving, it's someone that's just going to get exponentially stronger and stronger throughout a longer duration of a team fight. Slark, he's the best hero for it.
And honestly,
he's playing it fantastically aggressive.
Yeah, and honestly, Doom looks like one of the most ridiculous heroes because the amount of money that you're able to get, you can do this type of Boots of Travel 2 super early without really being punished since you have such inflated net worth. And the way that the cooldown works, 80 seconds, these heroes have 80-second respawn time. They come back, Doom's up again. You can keep looking for these pickoffs gaming. These have been some next-level moves that they've been able to do.
Yeah,
Liquid now, heavily on the back foot.
Absolutely. It sort of feels like the last 10 minutes or so, it's all been downhill for Liquid.
They just got picked off and picked off and picked off over and over again from Quinn and Ace.
Yeah, just no hesitation. You know, Nisha, for sort of as strong as an opening he had this game, he's just getting completely shut down. Dream Coil into Doom. He's dead every time.
It's like, net worth for what? Your net worth's just deleted. Ace always on the prowl. I mean, Doom's back up, Refresher's back up. He's literally 6 slotted on. I mean, he can replace his Midas and stuff now, of course, and then buy an Aghanims, but he effectively has all the items he needs this game. Until the Lincolns do start coming out. If Liquid's even able to find them with the way that gaming's just been setting this pace.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Crazy stuff.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
How did Liquid get control of this game? It feels like it's getting so crazy right now with how much Gaming Gladiators are taking from them in every single team fight. Insania. Oh my goodness, he's out with a blink.
They need like Lincolns or something to try to stop from these Dooms at the least. Something along those lines, but yeah. It's going to take a lot of time to be able to try to protect these core heroes. And the supports, I mean, the Lich, the CM in particular, actually, I'll say, the CM Boxy, early game looked amazing, but now what's he actually bringing into the team fights? He's just getting jumped, getting killed, getting controlled. There's so much magic resist. Mickey, he shows top, but Ace is already on the prowl. Chain Frost also just feels completely non-existent because there's Chen creeps. So it just seems to soak them, and honestly, it doesn't really do much damage versus all the auras as well. We've seen Celery be able to build up. Pipe Greaves.
They're going to want to go for Boxy.
Free snag. My God, Ace. 30,000 net worth, 40 minutes in.
I mean, he was doing it last patch, he's doing it this patch as well.
He's bottom already, Ninja Gear. Looking for another one. Do they have another Boots of Travel 2? Not quite yet. They have the creep wave there.
You just cannot hide from this Doom. Zai's going to try. Yes, no, someone's in there.
Immediately has to bail.
Yeah, he has to run. TP out.
I would say the idea for Liquid would be like try to play on the opposite side of the map and avoid this Doom, but how? How do you avoid him when he's just always there with Boots of Travel 2?
That's nice as well for Dracho with the other shards already in play. He was able to get himself a shard from the Tormentor.
That's the dream. I guess it was between him and the Snapfire. Liquid still far from any type of item timing.
I mean, the map is just so terrifying right now for Liquid.
Ace is just hunting at all times in the Ninja Gear.
They cannot show individually.
Duracho.
They have to set up like this and maybe try and chance it and take a fight 5v5.
Duracho.
He's moving into it. They can't quite blow him up though. They try their best, but he's able to get the BKB and the Shadow Dance off. He'll be able to reset.
And now his team is close. Liquid tried to set the trap. It was close.
It was close. They got him down to about 20% HP. Not enough to kill him off.
They're going to look to go again. BKB is on cooldown for the Slark.
See if they can get the wrap around.
They also did use their BKB on Zai, so he is quite a bit more vulnerable.
Tofu might be a freebie here. He's got Blink though. If he sees them, he won't.
Trickster Cloak, they've got detection.
That's something.
Roche, not up for
definitely
20.
Not as much as Liquid need to get back in on this.
No, they need a big core kill somehow.
Yeah, they're nearly 30k behind now, 42 minutes in.
Oh my God.
So much money here on Gaming Gladiators' cores. I mean, their supports as well.
Quinn is now 25, and he's got bots too.
Yeah.
So now, anytime you find one hero, it's 3 heroes.
Everybody's going to be there.
Everyone will be there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Amazing recovery from Quinn. Top 2 net worth. All 3 cores, top 3.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they should have a solid chance of getting the Roche Liquid.
Scanning.
Not sure if, I mean, Gaming Gladiators, will they want to try and get down here?
It's a pretty big Roche. It has the Aghanims and stuff on it. Huerta does kill it unbelievably fast, though, but they're coming.
Quickly they are.
Here come the bots, too.
Can they get here in time? Nisha's just picked up a Hex as well, ready for this fight. They're dropping the ult here as well for bots just to try and speed up this Roche. and they'll be able to get it before there's any interruptions. Aegis is going to be picked up. Ace is going to jump in, drop the Doom down onto Zai. Instead, he gets the Chain Frost off, and he'll sort of tank the focus of Gaming Gladiators. So they'll turn to kill off the Lich, and they'll get Boxy as well with the Dream.
goes in. He's on Zai.
See what sort of core kills they can find from this as he's in onto the Primal Beast.
Another Doom.
He's able to get in, drops the Doom down onto Nisha. Duracho pots the BKB as he's building up the Essence Shift stacks as he turns towards Mickey. Mickey now trying to run. And he's caught by the pounce. Quinn boxes over to help out. A secondary pounce continues to keep Mickey locked down. He'll put the BKB, try and turn with the dead shot, but it won't quite clip onto Duracho. Duracho ducks out into the trees, starts to heal up, and now he's ready to go back in. Pounces in again. Mickey's gone the once. There's been a buyback from Zai. As Liquid, they're doing everything they can to try and bail Mickey out of this. Zai thinking about onslaughting in. Yeah, he's gonna back off from this. He knows how strong Gaming Gladiators are, and that Duracho already with his Essence Shift stacks built up. He's going to be looking for more. Duracho, he jumps in, finds Nisha. He's too close to the base, though. It's Gaming Gladiators, they'll hold back. Still, they've got the full lineup up, and Liquid down to just the three of them as it's another rough fight for Liquid.
It's overwhelming. The too many Dooms. Like, two heroes are just deleted from the fight. They can't actually do anything. And for all things considered, you know, Nisha, as you mentioned from earlier, he got all these cool item timings, but we're really not feeling much coming from that Aghanims. It looked cool. He was pretty invulnerable when he popped it, but they're just kind of ignoring him or just dooming him and deleting him when it did matter. And
there's not really been a lot of sort of opportunities where he's been blown up heroes with the Dagon either. No. Definitely feels like for him, so the build, it's fallen off a bit for him this game. It's been tough.
I mean, they played just so well just to shut him down. When he had that timing, they killed him that 2 or 3 times in a row and just deleted him from the game. And now we see Duracho. He just feels free to hit pretty much any targets.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too much for them to deal with right now. They've got a Doom problem, they've got a Slark problem, and they've even got a Puck problem. You know, after Quinn had such a tough start. All these 3 heroes, incredibly difficult to kill right now if you're Liquid. And as you can see, just some nice moves from Gaming Gladiators, knowing when to perfectly sort of back out and get straight back in on the action. It's just giving Liquid no chances to take anyone down in these trades.
Got the Ags for Zai, but again, he'll be able to break the Slark a little bit perhaps in these fights. Maybe that'll try to do something to help him out. But the thing is, the problem is really that this Doom just runs rampant in every one of these fights. Ace is just, he's just too big. And now I believe he has his Ags finished up in a second.
It's coming out right.
So almost level 25 as well too. Yeah, this is crazy.
Regeneration.
This hero seems to be unstoppable, and now Quinn has a Linken's to protect himself too. He's 6 slotted as well with that level 25. There's gonna have to be some Muerta magic here somehow for Liquid to come back.
I had it happen the other day, but yeah, here in this game, down as much as they are right now, it's gonna have to be on a completely other level.
Especially because it's into all these.
Instania is dead. Careful.
Well, it happens to everybody at least once a game.
I mean, he gets a 45-second breather.
Yep. He gets to tell his team, all right, guys, now what? And yeah, I mean, the Chen impact, it's so crazy how much this hero does when you barely even, like, notice the amount of it just because of these auras. Like 19% magic resistance from these Centaur Coursers is just absurd.
Yeah, they just can't kill them. Nope. They can't kill these heroes.
Everyone's just so damn tanky.
A really solid approach from Gaming Gladiators coming in today. I mean, the previous series against Liquid, it did sort of feel like it kind of felt like they were sort of thrown in on the deep end with this new patch, but coming in on this first game of this series, they've definitely been doing their studying, and they've come in with something that's proven to be super tough for Liquid to break down. As Liquid, very much with their draft, they try and go with that similar angle of, we're going to pick Muerta, this hero's going to be busted, what are they going to do? Gaming Gladiators, they've had all the answers. Muerta today here in this game 1, it's not really been able to do much.
No. And now we see the level, as our beautiful observer pointed out, it's now the level 4 auras on some of these creeps as well too, so that they get picked up. So now it's not as 19%, it's 23% on the heroes and 46% magic resist on creeps.
Incredibly strong. And just a fantastic game for Duracho to just go in and without a care in the world.
Yep.
He can play as crazy and as deep as he wants to, as long as the rest of the team's ready to run him beside him. They're not going to kill this Slark.
No, he's just going to get buffed up as well, too. This Solar Crest, Lotus Orb now also on top of everything else that Celery's gotten. Greaves, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so many things they've got. All right, let's see if this will do something here for Boxy.
What have we got?
BKB plus Shard. He's level 18. And the thing is, this magic resist.
There's
right?
a lot of
Everyone's
magic
just
resist,
so
yeah.
damn tanky. Duracho level 25. The longer these fights goes, the better and better, of course, it is always for this Slark.
Top tower is under attack. Radiant are
How are the Hex? Yeah, double Hex, though, on the side of Liquid, and almost 25 on Muerta.
I mean, they've got the lockdown, but it feels like the damage is the real
there.
issue.
Yeah, they need Rapier.
Yeah,
I think it's
they really
time.
do. Well, yeah, Mickey's got to get the Rapier, and he's got it queued
He's
up.
got it queued up, yeah.
He's
I think he needs it.
Before he gets that Rapier, I don't think they're doing it. If they can get that Rapier, then maybe they can do it. It's got a fair way to go, though. Just 2,500 gold in on it right now.
Ninja Gear. How many Ninja Gears did we actually have in this game? At least 2, right? 2 or 3? Okay, 2.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
A couple of tricksters as well on the 2 supports. I mean, just again, making the whole lineup so difficult to take out. There's not really one individual hero on Gaming Gladiators that feels good for Liquid to go on.
Look at Chen's magic resist when you get a chance, by the way. That's not all of it, actually. It was 71% when he's near absolutely everything. So 71% magic resist, insane amounts of armor and everything too. It's overwhelming. Liquid. Mick near 25. He's going to add a little bit here, but they need to just like chain Hex and blow targets up one by one somehow.
I mean, they've got to stall until that Rapier. Honestly, maybe even he probably will, but he may have to consider selling one of his items just to try and get that item, get that damage online.
I think you might have to just sell the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Might have to sell Maelstrom for that.
You need it ASAP.
Ace, Quinn. On the prowl. Wisdom rune for Duracho. He's like, oh yeah, Wisdom runes. 49 minutes.
Okay, let's hear
another one. Still a significant amount of experience even for level 26. Liquid trying to play around this ward they have here, but they don't know that Gaming has a sneaky one all the way in the corner that is spotting them. They're having to stay clustered together. Getting closer and closer, about 1,100 gold away or so if he does sell that Maelstrom for Mikke. For the Rapier.
I mean, there's definitely a chance we're going to see it get played this game.
Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough damage versus all these auras?
It's definitely going to sort of consider Gaming Gladiators, Gaming Gladiators consider, you know, who they want to jump right now. Sort of that Dream Coil Doom combo. It might sort of get focused towards Mikke rather than Nisha.
Probably.
Once he has the Rapier.
He just did 2 of them, right? So he has his doubles that he can just throw down. And they can also just save buybacks. I mean, Ace, he can die and buy back easily. Same thing for Quinn, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I mean, Duracho, he spent his gold, but he can just play. He has all the elusivity to be able to hide himself with these constant pounces. Yeah, just sit on Mikke and try to farm it. Farm this Rapier. But Ace, they still have this ward.
Do they want to go for Zai?
They want Mikke.
They're going to go for him, but Mikke, he's going to be able to get out to the side, but still in with the BKB Ace. He closes it on them. The coil's there. As Ace is able to remain on top of Zai, they look towards the primal first. Zai's able to actually onslaught out. Zai, he's actually going to live. He gets away. Mikke attempting to stand his ground with the ultimate, but he just doesn't really deal the damage to threaten them. Duracho, he'll pounce off for now.
Duracho?
Getting pretty low, but another pounce will get him far enough away from Nisha and Ace. He's ready to go in again. They've just baited Nisha outside of the base. If they take him out, he has got buyback available.
They didn't kill anybody on the side of Gaming. Liquid, Mikke, he tried to aggressively Hurricane Pike himself in, but literally does no damage.
And they're ready to dive the base side. Shows his face here on the wave, immediately taken out, and no buyback available for him.
Timber's got buyback, but that might just be it.
As Mikke, I think he sent the courier out. He's here. He sold his item, sold the Maelstrom. He's given him the money for the Rapier. It's going to have to be some sort of insane hold from Mikke here. I don't know if he's got it in him.
Let's see. The final fight.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So they're going to have to do it. Maybe 4 versus 5. 15 seconds until Boxy's up. Mikke, he's waiting for the opportune time to go. He's going to try and go back. Ace found him. Ace finds him immediately. Mikke's not going to get a chance to let off a single shot in this final fight. As GG is called. Gaming Gladiators will take this.